I'm Janice Banther, and today I'm going to be answering one of your questions that you sent in to me. It's from Lynette Kendall, and she wrote, I am a new doula and I am working with teen moms and moms to be on welfare in a pregnancy crisis center. I volunteer my time happily and I love what I do. But having said that, could you please make a video on transitioning from volunteer to paid doula work? That is a hard one. You know, when you first become a doula and you've been doing your births either for free or just for the cost of what it does for you to be a doula, to pay for baby care and parking at some of the hospitals, which is absolutely out of this world sometimes. So that is a very good thing. How do you get out there and start getting paid? Well, for one thing, you start saying when people call and they ask you how much you charge, tell them how much you charge. You are a professional, so it's okay to have an amount. So to say, I'm just going to make up a number of $25. I know no one charges that, but say someone says, how much do you get paid? I charge $25. You don't want to say it like that. That's not a very positive way of saying it. You want to be able to say, well, my fee is, and talk in that same voice, not with your voice going up like I'm scared to say what I have to offer. I used to do that myself, and I finally had to really catch myself because it doesn't sound very professional, like I really believe in what I'm doing, that it's a profession. And it's hard when it's something we do with our heart, completely with our heart as a doula, to call it a profession, but it is. And you need to get paid for what you do, and especially when you have children and childcare and you're helping to pay the bills for the family, it's now become part of your life. So to do that, you needed to be able to make money. Here's a few places where I think it might help you to start in looking at, and if you got other comments, oh, please put them down below of other places that you can think of where it'd be good to advertise yourself and to get yourself known. Oh, first thing, the doula organization you belong to, I believe almost all of them have a place where it lists by town or by state all the doulas or childbirth educators. And you need to make sure all your information on the doula organization you belong to is up to date. If it's a wrong phone number, a wrong website, wrong email address, you need to fix that because there's no way they're going to be able to find you. And that is very frustrating because a lot of times what moms do is they go in a certain area, like on a website that lists everybody in, like I live in Pinellas County. Everybody lives in Pinellas County, and they'll start emailing all the ones, and really like the first two or three that call back or email back are the ones that they end up interviewing. So you want to make sure your information is correct, and you want to check your email every day to see if somebody has asked you about being a doula. There are some doula organizations and childbirth organizations that you even get your own website page. Make sure your website page with your doula organization is up to date. Check it weekly. Update it weekly. Make sure it looks fresh. New pictures. Anything to make it catch people's eyes. You want to be able to do that. Broaden maybe how many miles away that you will be a doula. Don't make it too far out. We just recently had to say no to one of the hospitals because we just felt like, you know, it's just been iffy every single time that we've gone there, that it's just a little bit too far. So make sure you stay within a range that you can get there safely on time for a birth, and still reach as many hospitals or birthing centers as you can. There's also an organization called doulamatch.com. Information's right here on the screen. doulamatch.com, and you can have an own little web page there, and you can even click on the dates that you're available, and they can look at that. Also another one called doulas.com. That's a good place to go to and advertise yourself, and sometimes if people just Google doulas, that might come up, and so you want to make sure information on there is correct. Also, any local birth networks. Make sure that you have, if you can't afford their membership, to sign up and make sure your information is always correct. Again, always correct. There are some places on the web, because I've been doing this for so long, my information is incorrect and I cannot get into how to do it. I'm going to have to ask somebody how to get in there because it's got my wrong email address. It changed years and years and years ago, but somehow every once in a while the old one flips back up, and it's been probably a decade and a half since I used that. You always just want to make sure your information is updated. You always want to make sure you have business cards on you. So when you are somewhere and somebody asks a question or what do, you have a card to give you. And something else that's even really good to give is, this is very popular now, is to do cards like this. This size, this is really a postcard size. And this is mine, and it says on the front, has my logo, and it says, caring for the expecting and new mothers, and gives the things that we offer. and has our name again here, For the Love of Birth, and has our phone number and our website. We made it much more simpler. In fact, the one we're getting this week is even going to even be more simpler, so that way it's not as much information on there. They don't need to know all the information on there. But on the back, what you can do is print them up this way, whatever you want, and then leave the back empty, and then print what you need, how many at a time. Also, these are great things to use for postcards, to mail your moms if they've talked to you or something. Put a line in the middle, put their address on one side, write a note on the other side. We rarely get mail, we get email. If they get one of these things in the mail, they're going to like that. Plus, if you give them this for a business card or something, they're not going to lose it. When you get enough money to where you're able to maybe make some things, we just had this made. And I thought the colors were pretty cute. We're going to be using this at someplace where I'm speaking this week. And so we had these made, and we're going to be giving them to all the participants that are going to be there. Just has the name, For the Love of Birth, has the website, and it has the phone number, and it has my drink inside. You can hear it rattling around. And it's the colors that are really popular for today, especially for the age range that we're working to reach. I hope this has helped you. It is hard transitioning. Give it time. Figure out how many births you can do per month. And always, if you have that volunteer heart in you, always give at least one birth a year, one birth every 6 months, where it does not cost the mom anything. We want to do a little for every mother that wants one, not just ones that can afford one. We want to help every mother out there. So I hope hope this has helped. Hope you go out there and be able to go on some of these websites and get your information up there. Make sure it's current. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.